What's going on, guys? Dudley here, and welcome back to another episode of the Winning Formula. And if you guys don't remember where we left off in the semi-finals of the Gold Cup or the Champions Cup, whatever you prefer to call it. And we're going to the very first match with the Bundesliga team. Now, this team, it looks good. I thought it was going to be good, but it's honestly a little bit underwhelming. Now, that's not to say they're not a good bunch of players, but it's definitely not as good as I thought it was going to be. And that's because Serci and Olic maybe aren't the best players to have at the striker position. And De Bruyne is not doing himself any favors by not being quick himself. So it's a very average team when it comes to pace. It's not the fastest team you'll find. And in this game, if you guys don't have pace, it's going to be a little bit harder. That's not to say that this game is all pace, but it's significant. It's a significant attribute that your players need to have if you want to be very successful in this game. Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean I wasn't able to score. Olic gets himself a goal from a rebound that the keeper's unable to save, and my players are still able to make runs. There's Olic getting away from his defender, but what happens is when you're coming up against defenders like Koscielny, who has 82 pace, he's already faster than both of my strikers, and that's not a position you want to get yourself in. Furthermore, they're not going to be constantly wrecking the defenders like an Aubameyang would, or a Sturridge, or someone like that. So you're actually going to have to do quite a bit of passing, and I give up a stupid goal right there by giving it right to Balotelli. What was I thinking? But when it comes to using players like Olic and Immobile, maybe even Balotelli has something like 80 pace. They're not going to be outrunning a lot of players, and that's going to be a problem if you are unable to string good passes together and essentially create the chances that you need to create for slow strikers. Now, if you have someone like Aubameyang, Sturridge, Kalu, who else? Even Serci has something like 87 pace. They're going to be blistering past every defender, and that's essentially why I think that's why I think my BBVA team is so much more effective than my Bundesliga team. I don't have to create as many clear-cut chances. There's a little bit more of there's a little bit more leeway when it comes to creating chances for faster players. With slower players, you have to connect passes, and you have to make sure that the space is there. Otherwise, you're going to have a little bit of trouble. But anyways, that's enough talking about pace. We go into the final match of the cup, and this guy was rocking the 5-back formation. This is the first 5-back formation that I'd come up against, and I thought I was going to struggle quite a bit, but what I've noticed is that he was not pressuring me very well. In other words, he kept letting me into his half, and once I was in his half, I was just able to pick passes. Now, he does score a stunning goal from kickoff. I don't know how he did that with Sao, but, it happens. You get yourself a goal right here. Olic chips it over the goalkeeper after it bounces to him. But like I said, he wasn't pressuring me. As you guys can see, I was in his box, and that's when he started defending, once I got into his box. And that's not something you want to do, especially with low-rated defenders. Now, that's not to say he had low-rated defenders, but if you're not defending, whether high or low-rated, you're going to struggle, and even more so if you don't have the best defenders in your league. Now, he does pull off a nice little stop and turn right there with the fake shot and makes it 4-3, and I thought, oh boy, I think I'm going to lose this game, or we're going to have to go into extra time. However, that was not the case. He was unable to score a 4th goal, so we win our very first Champions Cup. 4-3, 2-5 at the back team, which I thought I was going to struggle against, but I didn't, and we head into the very first pack. And as you guys know, EA loves to give good free packs, and we get Michael Essien. Now, I don't know how much he goes for, but we also got Marquinhos. And at first sight, he looks like a wonderful center back, but he really isn't. And I know you're thinking, why? He's really fast, but he's really weak, which means that someone like Immobile could easily push him off the ball. Now, we're going into the cup matches again. The first match we play, we actually disconnect from right away. There's absolutely no reason. I don't know why. We weren't lagging, and we did absolutely fine. However, in the last episode when I was lagging, it seemed like the game did not want to disconnect, and I don't know why. Anyways, we go to the second match, and we score 2 goals right away in the 55th minute. Both of them stop and turns, and they seem to be really, really effective. All you have to do is run at the keeper, then sidestep to the side, left or right, and finesse it, and they seem to go in. Now, he does get himself a goal from a nice rebound that falls to him, and he takes it very well. However, I take the ball away from the defender and score myself a third goal and win this match. But anyways, we're coming to the close of the video, so if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys missed the last episode, the link to that will be in the description below. Other than that, have a great day or night depending on when you're watching this. Peace.